Hello there, Leo. How are you today? Welcome to your general reading. Thank you for being here. All right, so this is a timeless reading. If you are new to this channel, you were brought here because there's something in today's card spread that you are supposed to hear so you can apply it to your current situation. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Sorry, I was out of breath here. I came into the room and I just sat down without gathering my breath. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the deck here, you are taking a rest, a little bit of time for yourself. And if you haven't and you're considering it, go ahead and do it. This is a time for you to really reflect on your current situation, reflect on your feelings, get connected with your higher self. And so universe is saying, don't forget to take that time out, especially since, you guys are very passionate people. And so if you've had any kind of situation in your current life that's really just revved you up to the point where you're so exhausted, universe is saying it's okay, take that break so that you can actually come out your higher and better self, right? Get in touch with your higher self. Look at this. When you come out of this time of reflection here that I was talking about, you're going to have clarity, right? Whatever it is you had questions about or unsure of, you're going to get clarity here. And this is also your card of victory. Whatever it is that you're trying to really open your mind about, you're going to come out on top, especially if you're trying to start something new. Look at this, the Chariot. The Chariot card is about will and determination. Okay, the Chariot card is you pushing forward, whatever it is that now you have clarity about. Like say if you're starting a new project or starting a new business, pursuing something, a new job. This is that momentum that's going to get you there because this is about will and determination. We all know that Leos are very confident and proud, very passionate people. So you're going to get there. You just got to take that rest first because you got to be battle ready. Whoa, another major arcana of momentum and movement. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so something here has really just opened up your mind and you're getting that push from universe to change your life. You're going to have life changes whether you like it or not, right? With the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune, you're moving and grooving. You don't have a choice. So you can either use it to your advantage, be victorious, or you can be passive about it. But I hope you're not going to do that. I hope that you get on and you actually do something about it. There's a skill here that you have that other people may want, right? Like, if you specialize in something, if you own a business, you may all of a sudden have an opportunity for abundance. Somebody wants to contract with you or something like that, right? But this is also about you pursuing stability and structure in your life too, okay? Look at this. You may have to defend yourself here about something, and it might be this, right? Or maybe your new ideas. Like if you all of a sudden kind of came to your family and said, I'm quitting my job. Please don't quit your job, okay? But let's just say, hypothetically, if you're like, you came up with an idea and it's so drastic and you're like, I really believe that this is the right thing for me, and you're having to defend that idea, that might be happening here, right? And so here's the thing. This can be a negative or a positive, right? So you can create a boundary and tell people, look, enough is enough. Don't cross that boundary. Or you can continue to fight and waste all that energy to the point where now you got to take another rest, right? No, I think what you have to do is establish boundaries. Say what you're going to have to say, right? Because you're pretty powerful right now. You got that big old sword. And then, move forward. Look at this. Another Pentacles card of abundance, generosity, support. So at one time, you may be these people here. You may have been this person here asking for support and receiving it. Or you may be in a situation now where you're the one giving the support to others, okay? Because the universe is asking for balance. This is about balance. You see the scale here? So don't forget, if you've received, don't forget to give, okay? All right, Knight of Swords, really fast moving. You may be thinking really quickly, lots of restless, impulsive energy. Be very careful, slow it down a little bit, right? Slow it down because, you don't want to be hasty about your decisions. Also, here's the thing with the Knight of Swords, they kind of act without thinking about the consequences. So if you act without thinking about consequences, you may have to defend your position, right? And create more chaos in your life, and I don't want that for you. So just slow it down a little bit, but this is also the truth seeker. So if you are seeking truth, know that you will get it, right? Because you've got your Ace of Swords here. All right. Five of Pentacles. Wow. So you feel like you've lost something here, which makes sense why you're trying to create stability and structure in your life. So here, you're stuck in this mentality as though you've lost something, or maybe you don't deserve the other Five of Pentacles. You're kind of feeling insecure, right? Maybe you made a mistake or something like that. You thought you moved too hastily on something, and now you've lost something, like maybe a bad investment or something like that. You didn't think it through. So here's the thing. Change your state of mind, right? Learn from the mistakes of the past and move forward and have that confidence that you naturally have, right? Look at this, 10 of Pentacles. It's right next door. These people just have to turn around and go over here. So don't focus on the loss. Focus on what's around the corner, which is this, your 10 of Pentacles, your generational wealth, your legacy, stability, structure. Your health might be, getting better too, right? So happiness. Look at this, another Pentacles. You're being offered something new. These people are dwelling on the past, what has been lost. But look, you're being offered something that's going to lead you towards this abundance, and it's happening fast. So don't miss this opportunity by, closing your mind off. Change your way of thinking. Wow, another Pentacles. This is about material wealth. This is about your physical wealth, this reading. 3 of Pentacles, 6. So this is lots of Pentacles. So everything is moving in the direction that you want, which is this right here. And you're going to take a step back, reassess the situation, right? Reassess why you feel as though you don't deserve, right? And you're going to know what to add or subtract in your life so that you can move forward, so you can obtain this goal here, this goal of security. Yeah, slow it down, balance and moderation, right? Slow it down. Trust in divine timing, right? This is kind of impulsive, impatient energy. So trust that the universe has something, is cooking up something for you, but you have to create balance and moderation in your life here, okay? So if you're moving too fast, making hasty decisions, you want to slow it down. Otherwise, you're going to end up, same spot of loss here. All right. Here we go. Oh my gosh. 9 of Pentacles, another Pentacles card. You are coming into a place of abundance. Leo, whatever this is, does not even compare to all of the other Pentacles you've got. You just have to change your way of seeing things and thinking about things. Leo, look at this. You are celebrating your wealth from all the hard work that you've put in. Wow. 9 and then 10. I love that. Oh my gosh. That's it. Leo, you're done. All right. I'm afraid to pull any more cards. This is 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful for you, Leo. Wow. Amazing. I can't even believe this. Change your way of thinking, please, because you're going to miss out on this, which is the most emotionally fulfilling situation you could ever put yourself in. You have wealth. Now you've got emotional fulfillment to the highest degree. Wow. I mean, I don't want you to miss out on this. Leo, please change your way of thinking. Yeah, change your way of thinking. What did you learn from the past? The 10 of Swords to me is about you and the past, thinking about the past. It's not going to get any worse, right? Unless you make it worse. Your job now is to learn from it so you don't repeat the mistakes and you don't miss out on these opportunities here. Obviously, number 10 is important, 1010, or even just 1 is important here. You've got the 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, right? You've got 1 over here. So yeah, pay attention to those details. Justice, everything will come into balance. So whatever it is, Leo, that you feel as though is really imbalanced, you have 2 scales here, the scale here with the Justice card and the scale here with the number 6. Whatever you're so worried about here, the despair, the loss, the sadness, whatever that is, it's gonna end. Well, you have to make it end. You have to make that choice. Whatever negative energy you're sending out to the universe will come right back to you. That's what justice is about. This is about karma, your karmic energy. What kind of energy are you sending out? Are you being hateful? Well, guess what? That comes right back to you. Or are you being positive? I hope you're being positive so that you can have all of this greatness right here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. What else do you need to know? Leo, what else does Leo need to know? All right. Okay. Here we go. Forgiveness. Right. Whoever wronged you in the past here that's caused all this pain, it's time to forgive. Forgive the situation. Even if you never see this person, you got to forgive the situation. Otherwise, you'll stay here. You'll be thinking about this over and over. You'll never move forward. You cannot take this. You can't take all these swords here. The Chariot won't let you. And there's no room here. It's not even about the swords. Look at all these pentacles. Watch for signs. Yep, the universe is always cooking up something for you, but you have to get in tuned with the universe. If you're not in tune with the universe and its purpose for you, you're not going to get this abundance that's coming your way here. This abundance, all of this wonderful stuff is going to be blocked. Clear your energy. What did I just say? It's going to be blocked. Clear your energy. I love it when that happens, when I'm calling things out before. All right, yeah, clear your energy. These blocks here are slowing you down. It's going to block your chariot, and I don't want that for you. So please get rid of these blocks here. Bottom of the deck, face your fears. Whatever this is that's keeping you stuck, you need to face it. And how you face it is you start by finding the lesson behind it. And if you're in deep depression, obviously, you know, start giving to others. Sometimes by giving service to others, that helps to lift our spirits. But also, please, you know, seek the necessary help if that's what you need. All right, Leo, thank you again for being here. I love all of you. You're great. I think you're amazing people. And don't forget, please, to like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment too. Share this with other Leos or Leo cross watchers. Go out there and send out some really positive energy so that you can get that momentum here and you receive all of this wonderful abundance right here. There's your potential. All right, Leo, talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.